we're going to quickly discuss the expectation for the Unit 8 exam. I have decided to make this a take-home exam, and with that comes a special series of protocols that each of you will be expected to adhere to. Okay, so the first protocol that is expected for each and every person in this class is that you will not communicate with any other living being. Okay, so I want to make this very clear that you are not to speak to classmates, you are not to speak to parents, tutors, online helpers, any other living being. So whether that's via phone call, via text message, via Skype, whatever methodology, you are not allowed to discuss this exam with any other person on this planet, basically. Okay, so with that being said, it's obviously going to be challenging. However, you are allowed to use your notes. You're allowed to use the internet, old homeworks, quizzes, basically any other source other than an individual who would be answering questions specifically about the quiz or, the exam that you are taking. Okay, now the exam is also due by 8 a.m. on the 21st. So what does that mean? That means the Tuesday after you guys get back from your long weekend, you will be coming into my room and handing me the exam in its entirety. So what do I mean by that? I mean that I want all of the pages that were given to you on test day. You must bring all of those pages stapled in the correct order back to me before or by 8 a.m. on the 21st. Okay, now failure to submit the exam on time will result in an automatic 25% reduction in the possible points that you would be able to be earned on this exam. And additional days of late submission will result in an additional 25%. So a test that is 4 days late will be worth 0 points. So it is in your interest to get here early and submit that assignment in the time allotted. Okay, now if you are absent on the due date, what you will need to do is you will need to take pictures of all of the pages of your exam, and you will need to email it to me at jmartin@cathedralcatholic.org. Okay, and you need to do this before the due date and time seen here. Okay, now when you return back to campus, you will also be required to submit the physical copy of the exam. Okay, and you need to take care of that before 8 a.m. on the day you return back. Now, if you fail to do this, you will basically incur the exact same penalties as if the assignment was late. Okay, so failure to take pictures and submit before 8 a.m. on the 21st will result in a 25% reduction for those of you who are absent. Okay, if you are not absent, if you are there on that day, okay, do not send me any pictures via email. All right, now when you are answering your questions on this exam, you need to answer all of your questions on the answer sheets that I have provided. So when you look at your test packet, you will see those boxes and the location in which you should set up and organize your equations, your calculations, and all of those good things. Now, you will earn points for each step that you use to reach the final answer. Okay, so writing out your givens, okay, your gas laws, the formulas, the work, including the manipulated equation before variable plug-in, okay, and of course your answer with the appropriate significant figures and units. Okay, please make it very clear what pressure, what temperature, what volume you're dealing with by making sure that you include the appropriate subscripts. Do not just write down a bunch of numbers in your given. That will result in 0 points. Okay, make sure that you indicate the variable that that given quantity is associated with. Okay, now a correct answer with no work will get you no points, just like every other quiz and test that you've ever taken in this class. So spend the time making sure that you're showing me what you know how to do. Okay, also guys, make sure you're reading the problems carefully. Watch your units, check for your balanced equations, and make sure that you guys are definitely paying attention to your sig figs and your conversions and all of those good things. You have access to all the materials that you have been able to use all unit long. So I've posted video lectures all of those other things, including your notes, your homeworks, and anything and everything may be used to help you through this. You just cannot utilize other living beings to help you out with this process. Now, what I want each of you to do is I want you to download the document that you're looking at right now from Schoology. I want you to sign below, okay, so here, and I want you to indicate with your printed name and your signature and the date that you understand the requirements and explanation that I've provided here. Additionally, I want to tell you guys that if you fail to adhere to the expectations that have been shared here, especially the communication with other individuals about the test, I want you to understand that it will lead to cheating protocol consequences, including a 0 on the test, referral, okay, 4-hour Saturday detention, the whole shebang, okay. Please do not make it go to that. Please make sure that you are being respectful of the opportunity you've been given. I have caught people cheating on this in the past. I do not want to deal with that in this year's class. I know that you guys are all competent and capable of making this happen over this long weekend, and I know that you guys will all be successful. So please take the time to boost your grade and make this test go as well as it can. Okay, so please make sure that you guys submit to this document that you'll download off of Schoology. 4 points. It will be a grade. And also, get started on your test and good luck, guys. All right. Have a great time. Good luck.